Hello and welcome to my stream today. My name is Jason, also known as Dragon11, and I am playing Pokemon Legends Z-A. As it was released last week, I've been playing it quite a bit. And have been, if anyone knows my streams, I do a lot of shiny hunting. I've obviously been doing a lot of shiny hunting. I have 3 in my party right now, plus all of those, and all of those. So I've got quite a few shinies. I'm pretty sure I'm up to over 50, possibly close to 60. Actually would be close to 60. So, hey, I'm 52. 52 shinies if I've done a quick count of that correctly. But as a result, I've not been progressing the story very much, so I am just going to go back to the story today to carry on with that. So I am just here. So I've just done the level up, or rank up to rank F. So I'm hoping this unlocks some more stuff to do around town for me to be doing on stream today. Yeah, I've been trying to get a couple of shinies in particular and not getting much luck with them, so end up getting quite a few other shinies along the way. So it's work in progress. Canary. Oh, cool. Electric poison. Fair enough. The Canary. Yeah. So, working our way up the ranks, so I was actually surprised that there's a big jump in ranks along the way, so I was expecting to go through them all one by one, but end up taking a big jump up to F, so. Oh, right, the Canary plush, that's why I knew the name. I've got quite a few of the Canary plushes. I've done some exploration. Don't have the Rotom Glide yet, so I can't get all of them. I know that's a thing. Dynamo. Electros. Roll some Dynamo. Yeah. There's a 4 to make it Game Boy, I guess. Yeah. Bit silly there. Club. So just only outfit. Right. That's his dream. Binny's calling. What's next? Do we have a Rogue Mega to take down? Right, so that's going to be the next point of call. So you may have noticed I don't actually have my starter on my team at the moment. I have Froakian Charmeleon on the team. So I'm working on evolving those two. I just want to get them evolved for the Pokedex more than anything. I don't plan to use them at the moment. I've got the Gardevoir that was the gift, as that came with the Gardevoir, right? So it's a handy one to have as a Mega on hand. I've got Pidgeotite now, so I can Mega Evolve my shiny Pidgeot. And my first shiny I got randomly was a Pidgey in the game. It wasn't actually this one, because I realised afterwards that I hadn't actually caught it in a Premier Ball, which is what I always like to catch my shinies in. So I've caught the other ones in Premier Balls, so I've got the Weeping Bell ready to evolve into Victory. I can actually do that quite right now. Why not? Let's get Victory Bell evolved. I'm pretty sure I have a Stone, 5 of them. Let's get this evolved into shiny Victory Belt, so it's ready for when I get a Victory Bellite. So I have a rough idea of... That looks better than shiny Weeping Bell at least. I have a rough idea of what I want to do with my team at the moment, so I do like to play through with shinies when I can, hence I started going a bit nuts with the shiny hunting. Oh, and I can get a reward from this Iron Tail. They're up to level 30 already, so I'm working my way up to the level 50 to get the shiny charm, which that's going to be the big target, but I haven't really been going out my way to get that. I've just been getting it as I go. I've seen people who are like in the end game of, or in the post story, and they're only up to like level 20 on that or something stupid like that. But anyway, what have we got? So I guess the port of call is just quite the call to just to go back to the hotel for now. So I've been clearing out all the wild areas as I've been going. Okay, we have a strategy meeting. What have they got to say about this? These rogue mega evolutions. So I've still only done the one rogue mega evolution so far, which is part of the story, where we borrow Lucario for it, which seemed rather interesting, rather easy. So what is the plan? Has he made a map? Oh no, a flag. I was expecting it to be a map of the city to keep track of everything, but I guess that works too. You can also tell that I haven't really customised my avatar all that much yet. I'm mostly using the stuff that came from the DLC pre-purchase. Except for the trousers. I don't like the trousers, so I'm wearing the original trousers. I'm not the sort of person to spend much money on cosmetics when I don't need to. Aimless Park in the Blue District. Probably gonna be Slowbro. Nice. Camerot. And Victory Bell! There we go. That'll be the Victory Bell I'm after. Get Victory Bellite. Which one do I want to do first is the question. Actually, I could do Victory Bell with Pidgeot. That probably is not a bad idea. Stone Emporium, Stockholm Stones. Yeah, I've already got. Actually, I don't think I've actually bought any from there. I got some from Quasartico because I'd maxed out on my Mega Shards. As I've been roaming around, I've just been hitting everyone I'd sent, because it's actually not a bad way to level up Pokemon early on. So Pokemon that I want to get a bit more experience, I was just sending out to destroy the Mega Stone chunks. Oh, I do have a map on the table. I just realised. Strategy. Oh, we're each gonna go to a different location. Do I get to choose? Or is it the other three that were splitting up? Kanari reacted to something he said in chat. Okay. Okie dokie. Right, that's gonna be the 3 tasks. I didn't actually check if Ampharosite is available in the Stone Emporium. Or have I already got Ampharosite? I can't remember. I don't think I have Ampharosite. I assume it's going to be one from a Rogue Mega at some point. So the Ampharos, obviously on my team, as it was the guaranteed shiny you get along the way. Right. Oh, Oh, Feraligatr. Oh, good job, I've already evolved my Feraligatr. So he's extremely over-leveled at this point, hence I took him off the team. So I've just been knocking out everything in sight with him. Okay, right. Now I'm still going to be working on evolving these two, so I'm going to leave those in the team for now. But I am going to give him Feraligatr, so he can Mega Evolve. So he's going to be useful for taking out the Camerupt at least. So the one I'm least interested in of these is probably the Slowbro. Oh, no, up here actually is pictures. Oh, and we got new quests. That's fantastic. Oh, and we've got a quest over at one of my favourite locations. So I do like doing these side quests, so I might just quickly pop round and do those quickly. I actually have a feeling I know what that one is, if it's the research lab. I get the feeling that's going to be fossils, which will lead me to the Stone Emporium anyhow. So, as I want to go to the Stone Emporium at some point anyhow, I'll start this quest and see what we've got. I believe he should be upstairs, yeah. Probably in the lab, if it's the fossil one. There it is. Restoring Pokemon fossils. So it's kind of obvious it would come along eventually. There's 2 varieties of fossil for sale. Actually, there's 3. Because I specifically noticed that it has the old amber. So that's incorrect. Because I remember when I went there before. Obviously for Mega Aerodactyl. Oh, 20,000. Not that I'm short on money. I've been picking up quite a bit of junk on the ground. See if she's got anything to say. I've not been looking at what her stuff's been. No, nothing more for her. Let's just go back out and I can head over to the Stone Emporium. I know Anthracite definitely wasn't in... Where is it? Stone Emporium's at. I know Anthracite wasn't in Quasartico, because I was specifically looking for that. So there's a possibility it will be in here. Oh, free Paralyze Heal. Nope, not in here. It is probably going to be one of the Rogue Mega Evolutions then. I'm tempted to get one of the Charizardites, but I am not planning to use that at the moment. I could get Medichamite, because I do have a Meditite that I could evolve shiny. And that is one I've been considering putting on my team at the moment. But anyway, I am... You know what, I want to complete the Pokedex, so I might as well get one of each. Actually, I'll get 2 of each. Oops, Oh well, I got an extra jaw fossil. Whoops. I don't know what I was doing that. Anyway. Oh wait, I can stop by another quest along the way to see what that is. Should be in here. Might be a battle. Normal type is a greatest type. He's going to be a normal type trainer? Yep. I might might as well just quickly fight him here. I don't have the victory light yet. I'm just going to use my Pidgeot because I haven't used its shiny Mega yet. And there's a chance that you could use a Mega. I might as well just use the Mega for battle. I'm probably just going to one-shot most of this Pokemon anyhow. I am very overleveled. Not Mega Evolve yet. Now I can. Shiny Mega Pidgeot. There we go. Okay. He is big. Watchog. Oh, I'm two-shotting them. So better. Oh, please Mega Evolve that. That'll be hilarious. Yeah, quite often I just use the same two attacks over and over again when I'm fighting. But yeah. Oh, Mega Pidgeot seems to have done the work. So, usually when I play a new game, a new Pokemon game, I try to use a team of all new Pokemon. Unfortunately, Z-A does not appear to have any new Pokemon. I do not know all the type matchups. I know most of them. A few I still got caught out by. Ghost type. Yeah. Yeah, so I try to make a team of all sort of new Pokemon. Oh, still Scarf, that could be useful. Oh, this way. Yeah, so unfortunately no new Pokemon in this game to use, so I'm thinking just use a team of new Megas. So I will eventually be trying to get them all shiny, ideally. But Dratini is definitely my top target. So I have been shiny hunting for Dratini and not managed to get one yet. But it is very difficult to see the draw host to start with. I could shiny hunt for these, but I really can't be bothered at the moment. I have them in past games, so it's fine. If that had been shiny, that would have been hilarious. I'll revive the other ones while I'm here, just for the decks. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, you will have to level them up. So that'll be something I do off stream, obviously. I won't be training them up. I'm just grabbing these for the just for the decks for now. I'll put them in storage. So just crack through these. Hammering A just to go through all these. Yeah, so Victory Bell I am thinking I will play through with, for the time being at least. I'll be using Feraligatr for the time being, until I can replace it with a shiny. So Dragonite. Haven't really decided what other ones yet. But it might partially depend on what I just happen to get shiny along the way. I was thinking of adding Litleo to the team for Pyroar, because I know that does now have a Mega. But if I want to get a Litleo, I want it to be a male, because I'm not a big fan of the female without the mane. I think if it's a lion, it has to have the mane. I know the Mega has the mane either way. Done all them. No shinies there, but let's... What is looking to be a... You are not good. I'm just going to... I'm going to put them in a spare box. Someone might want to... right, what's the order here? Right, these are 192, 193, 195. So I want to find in my decks here. Where's... Okay. 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. Whoops. 89, 90, 91, 92. There. Nope, no. And they overlap into the next box. So I'm putting together the sort of living decks, which I'll get to eventually, but that's more for the Pokédex completion. So it just allows me to keep hold of them all. Yeah, so that's that. There was... Oh. I didn't quite level up from that. It's annoying. No, should have gone the other way. Pending tasks. Oh, hold on. Okay, so most of these are just catching ones. I'll do these along the way eventually. Evolving with items, evolving via link trade. Done a couple. I had a couple of spare Kadabra, so I just traded them. Chilling on benches. I need to chill on benches. I'll get them. I'll get them done. Excuse me, eventually. Okay, there was one more task. This is actually where I've been trying to shiny hunt for Dratini. As I'm going over here, I might as well show what I've been doing. But there is a Dratini up on that roof. If this ends up being shiny first try, that would be hilarious. No. So there's Dratini up there, which I believe resets every time you come out of the building. So what I was doing originally was just going in and out of the building continuously, which does a great job of resetting all the Pokemon around here. I got a lot of Spinracks and Pidgeys. So I think the Pidgey that is now my Pidgeot is one of the ones I got from that. But a better way that I saw to do it, another Spinrack up there which can be shiny, is by going over to this bridge. So if you just run in a circle around here, it despawns a Dratini and then spawns it back in. So you can just keep doing this loop. That was an alpha. But once it spawns in shiny, it will stay shiny. So you can just keep running this circle, resetting it, until you get the shiny. But I won't be doing that. So, very time consuming, and it is basically full odds at the moment because I don't have the shiny charm. So, I'm just going to head inside. This is probably going to be another battle. I didn't heal my Pidgeot, but I shouldn't really have a problem. So these battles will probably be helping me with the levelling up. I haven't had any lucky eggs yet. I don't know if lucky eggs are in this game. Lucky eggs will definitely help with levelling stuff up quickly. Oh, that's helpful. Instant weakness. Nice. I don't even need to Mega Evolve for this. She's just sending out grass types. Fantastic. So I usually like to have a bit of a spread in types, so I would have a fire type on the team as well, but don't really need it right now. I would also have Feraligatr on the team to deal with fire types in turn, but took him out in order to train up the other starters I got. So I'd already trained up the Chespin and Fennekin when I got them, as I didn't have grass or fire types at the time. I think Headbutt is actually more powerful on this one. I should probably look at his moves. I have not been paying attention to the moves as I've been levelling up. Oh, U-turn. There we go. Bug type move on it. Handy at times. So I do like to have a bit of a spread of moves, so I've got the two sort of default moves I use that are the stab moves, but I quite often put two non-stab moves on my Pokemon as well. just to cover the other type advantages. So if my regular moves are weak, then I might have a type 1 with a type advantage move on there as well. So type advantage tends to be more useful than that. So I'm taking very little damage here. There's the little that I can't seem to get, and he's got a male. Of course he's got a male, it's just taunting me. This is probably going to be the last fight, isn't it? Okay, use the attack. Okay, I was not paying attention to I was paying attention to the recharges. I think it missed a move there. Oh well. I'll heal in a minute. That should be all three of them. I had a feeling it would be the monkeys because Restaurant and Black and White had the three brothers as the gym leader with the three monkeys. So that appears to be that done. Those two can still not evolve. What level do they evolve at? Yeah, I should probably check that. I'm probably getting close with one or two of them. Charmeleon evolves at level 36. Frogadier evolves at level 36 as well. Okay, both of them are evolving at level 36. I've still got 5 levels to go. But Victory Bell is coming up in the levels in the meantime. I've got a Miracle Seed on him for now to boost his... Like, they actually healed my Pidgeot after the battle. That was nice. Right, anyway. So, might as well make a start on one of these. Do I risk not taking Feraligatr with me? Well, if I do the Victory Bell first, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. So I've got fire type moves. Once I get the Victory Bell, I could take Feraligatr to get the Camerupt, but I'm not going to be using Camerupt type. I just don't have any interest in doing that. I'm not going to be using Slowbro. If I can get the Victory Bell, I can then use Victory Bell and Ampharos against Slowbro. And then I can just use Feraligatr on Camerupt. I'm just going to... I'll do Victory Bell first. Why not get my shiny Mega Victory Bell going? Oh, which one am I going? Oh, wait. Through the obstacle course. I don't actually know if I haven't done all that. I'll come back to that at some point. Go. Yeah, so I've got Pidgeot, which should have an advantage, and Gardevoir with... Actually, I should probably check my attacks. I've got Air Slash now, that will be a bit more powerful than Wing Attack. Available TMs... I think I want any of the... Oh wait, no, I just realised I moved on to... I pressed the wrong button. That's kind of counterintuitive for me. I meant to do that. Do I have any other... So I did have Zem Headbutt on here at one point, but... it's a special attacker, so it doesn't really make a huge amount of sense. Oh, Thunderbolt instead of Thunder Punch, that's... definitely going to be better. Being a special attacker rather than a physical attacker. So, Aerial Ace, I am not a fan of. He does not have many TMs he can use at the moment. Ampharos has loads, so I've got Thunder Punch on here. I could do another special attack boosting move. Special attack. Fire type. Don't have Flamethrower yet. So Fire Punch is also going to be useful against Victory Bell, so I'm going to leave that for now. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave that there. So that will do me. Yeah. So let's see what happens here. So I've only done the one of these so far, so I'm hoping these aren't too difficult. Hoping me being rather over-leveled will help. Let's get my victory bell mega evolved. He's just so stupid, it's fantastic. Each plus moves assume increase strength by draining power from your mega ring. Plane moves with plus mark, doing bar press. Ah, that's how they work. Come on, over it. Trying to dodge the moves while I'm at it. So if we split up, then... Oh, he's looking at me. He's looking at me. Don't get in the way, Pidgeot. Stupid bird. But he's not taking much damage so far. This is looking to be a bit of a long fight. I'm not really taking much damage for him. Come on, mega roll. There's some more damage. Get as much damage as I can. Oh, and he's I should probably use an antidote. Oh, and I have plenty of them. Ow. Other than that. Not too bad. Done. Shouldn't be getting too close to him. Ouch. Get the meg for it. Ow. Try not to. Oh, he's down. I wasn't paying attention there. Try and use Alpros to. Oh, that's pretty cheap. I can get Gardevoir mega evolved as well. Should have really paid more attention with Pidgeot. Come on, mega evolved, there we go. Side shot. Good. Set very tight, it's weak against poison. Another slow shot. Got it. There we go. Okay. And now it learns Psychic. That would have been useful in that fight. Yeah, that's why I wasn't using Gardevoir from the start, because it's Fairy type does make it weak against the poison. So I now have Victory Blight. So that's another one to Mega Evolve. It's a little bit underleveled though. I think I know that. I've already got one in my party. Actually, my Victory Bell isn't leveled up. It can be a backup. I'll be using Ampharos for the Slowbro fight mostly. Zygarde! Right, Right, so I now have... every time I do that... Did it? Give. Sorted. Actually, Ampharos can't Mega Evolve, can it? It's a bit of a pain. I might charge up the Mega Evolution with this and then swap over. So I've got Thunderbolt. I should really rearrange these. You to there. You to there. That works. Do I have something better than Tackle? Although a quick fast move probably isn't a bad idea. So I could use Power Gem on it. I forgot it learned Power Gem. So its special attack is quite high, which would mean that I'm gonna do it. Right. Do I have another Swift? Swift will work instead of Tackle. So it's a nice short cooldown and it's special attack, so that is probably a better choice on there. What's victory I've got now? Toxic I could use, but don't really want that just yet. I'm not really using status, not status, stat boosting moves at the moment. I don't really feel the need for them. What's your best attack? Yours is physical attack, so Razor Leaf and Vine Whip both fine. I'll probably stick with Razor Leaf over Vine Whip. Oops. So Giga Drain could be handy, but I'm thinking Bullet Seed over Vine Whip, as shoots 5 seeds, so that's, what was it, 75 damage. Instead of, it's just overall it's more damage. What do I want to replace Growth with? Poison Jab, just get a poison move on it, probably. Infestation, maybe. Leave that there. What TMs have I got? Oh, Sludge Bomb, there we go. Yeah, Sludge Bomb. Is just... it is technically better, but it's special rather than physical. Magical Leaf, what's Magical Leaf? 60. Oh, but again, it's special, not physical. Do I want to... I'm going to leave Razor Leaf on there. I think I leave Poison Jab instead of Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb is more powerful with a lower cooldown, but I think being a physical attack would probably be better. Infestation I'll just leave on for now. Yeah, that's what I'm going to leave those. Yeah, so next stop. Actually, I probably want to change your held item. I believe I have some wise glasses in here that I can net out. Boost the special moves, which is probably more beneficial. This stage, anyhow. Got that item there just for the hell of it. So there are still some parts of this map that I've not actually been to at all. So you can probably tell where I've been to the most because of the number of points of interest. But so this area I've not really been to all that much. This area not so much. Don't think I've been into this area in the middle here either. I've just been going to the. I think I've mostly been going around the edges and up the main streets. For the most part. But yeah. Next, I was going to do Slowbro. Gotta work out the way up then. Here will do. Grab some of that. I think I ran through here and didn't actually stop for anything. So I want to get to that island. Just spot that item over there, so I'm just going to grab that. That island I need to get to from over here. I am probably going the long way around. Oh, maybe not. Entrance in here. Not been in here before. I could be destroying these megastone piles, but that's going to be a bit more time consuming. Start with Ampharos. You get extra damage in. Yeah. Next, battle. Probably could have. Just thinking for alligator, but I want to level up those two, for the Frogadier and Charmeleon for the time being. I'll bring Frogadier back in for the next fight. So the last one wasn't too difficult, so it should be fine. Plus moves to handle it, not that I was really using the plus moves. So once I've built out the Mega Charge, I'm going to swap to Victory Bell and pull out the Mega Shiny Victory Bell. Or Shiny Mega Victory Bell, whichever one right now. You want to word it? He's a Beyblade. No, not that way, you stupid Ampharos. Right in line with it. Let's see what he is. Where is he? Yeah. This one is a bit more under-leveled. Oh wow, it just went straight down the middle. It's coming for me. I think I made him angry. Oh, he's confused. Oh, he's going to be right behind that. Swap back to you to build up the energy again. Dangerous meat being in the middle here. Just phase 2 or something. Ooh. Okay, move out the way, move out the way, move out the way, move out. Bit missed. Uh-oh. Oh, it's actually not a very good shot, that Slowbro. Ah! So it should mean that okay, move right in line of that. Ow. Confused again. So he's not really doing much damage, he's just confusing. Bring in this wheel again. Get the big bag of poison on again. Erod's trying to do that one. Oh, he's down. God, I was Sunbot as well. Okay, I come prepared with backups. There we go. Yeah, Victory Bell is a bit underpowered at the moment because compared to the others. He's not over leveled like the others are, so once Gardevoir came out and Mega Evolved it, made fairly short work of it. Slowbronite, which I am not going to be using. Oh yeah, next one I get to use for Alligator Fort. I haven't actually seen that properly in practice yet. I've seen pictures of Mega Feraligatr, not actually in action. And Zygarde again. I'm being followed by a little doggy. Yeah. Is there anything else down here? No, it's just that little island. Okay, right. Next. Stop. Boxes. For Alligator. Who do I want to put in a box? I should really put Ampharos in the box for this next one. Because 1, can't Mega Evolve. 2, weak against ground type moves. Although Victory Bell is weak as well, but I want it to gain experience, so I'm going to put Feraligatr back at the start of my party, so that he can Mega Evolve. Do I need to heal? Ah, already healed. Right. Next stop. Where's the easiest way to get? Is it on a rooftop? Or is it in the building? Go to the plaza. See what's... Nope. See what's happening. I ended up on completely the wrong side to where I thought I was. I thought I was on the other side. I assumed I'd go to the central entrance when I fast travelled. A number of times I've run past Pidgey and just had a sparkle come out. It's not out of the question that I could just find a random shiny as I'm running around like this today. Oh yeah, it's going to be up top. It's on top of the building. The construction guy, Tarragon. It's about to get dangerous here. Okay, sure. Let's battle. Is he going to use Steelix? I realise his helmet has a limit. Try to get through the best choice here. He is very overpowered. And now he's paralysed. Oh, I'll be fine. I'll probably get healed before the mega fight. Oh, normal. There we go. I only have probably one. I should really give him Surf. I need to change his moves up. I forgot to do that. I could probably do with a dragon type move. I don't know if I've got any good dragon type moves available to him. Okay, so I'm going to clearly face the rest of those at some point. So that was only the first one. I get to climb! Yeah, before I do this, I want to... I have liquidation, I didn't even realise. He is a physical attacker, so I do want... Liquidation's better than Bubble Beam. I think I'll keep Crunch, because it's more versatile. Slash I can replace. Breaking Swipe is a slow cooldown, but... So I would like a better Dragon type move on him. The Ice Fang is always useful. I always like having a nice type attack on my water types. Crunch is again just a useful move on a physical attacker. I don't have any Dragon type moves, do I? No. Right. Could put Surf on him, but it is a special attack, not a physical attack. So I'm going to stick with Liquidation for now. All I had on it earlier. I don't want to put Breaking Swipe on him. Why not? That's probably not the best move, but I'm still figuring out all the battling stuff on here, so you have to think about it a bit differently compared to the old games. So it's a lot more similar to how I'd... Okay, there's obviously going to be something up here, and that's already picked up. Playing Xenoblade, it's... where's the other... I was thinking the other girl, I can't remember her name now. Wasn't she supposed to be here? No. Let's face... Oh, there she is. I was expecting her to be up here first. Oh yeah, I did leave her at the bottom, didn't I? I'm just blanking out and stuff. Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles, when I play that, I basically just try and keep it so that I can just keep attack, and keep them recharged. So Relegated just has a load of powerful attacks, so even if they're slow to recharge, I can just hit another one until the one I want is ready. So I'm just going to be solely using Relegated for this. So Ice Fang isn't going to be the best in this case, but Crunch will still work pretty well. And with the Mega, and try out Breaking Swipe, so we'll see how that works. Okay, he's coming straight for me. Okay, so if he keeps doing ranged attacks, then Froligator can just keep pummeling the attacks in. That was bad. Lock on. Okay. I was too close to lock on properly. Ah. Okay, he's getting in the way of the Mega Energy. That's one move. Here we go. Shit, he looks amazing. Second phase. So I'm just pummeling one attack after another as they become available. And it's doing really well. It's a brute force strat, but it works. And that was a nice easy fight with just my Mega Fraligator. So having a advantageous Mega does look like it makes a lot of these a lot easier. So Slowbro I didn't really have Victory Bell ready for, and Psychic attacks are strong against the poison, so that was a bit of an issue. So I was making do with other Pokemon. Still got that. And that's the 3 of them done. So probably got another hour or so to stream today, so I'll just keep going for now. I'm hoping to get more wild areas unlocked soon. Although I have only not long unlocked the last lot. It's up here to be found. Smash some of them. So I was doing a lot of a lot of just roaming around like that. That is a Alpha Flabebe. Oh look, another Dratini. You're not shiny. That if that had been just sitting there shiny staring at me, that would have been annoying. But I don't know if I can get up there just yet. I think I'm going to need the Rotom Glide off this corner probably. But I wonder if that does actually reset now. Can I get far enough to make him despawn? I can. So I can theoretically just keep running. Yes. So this is another spot where I could reset Dratini. It's a bit dangerous being on the edge of a roof, but I swear if doing this, if this actually got a shiny Dratini pop up, that would be insane. But so this is how shiny hunting is. Go far enough. This is how shiny hunting is basically looking at the moment. But anyway, destination back to the hotel, I believe, because I've done all the other side tasks now. I did consider putting, because I want a fire type on the team, so hence I was going to go for Litleo, but when that was proving a pain in the ass to get a male one, so I've got like 12, 13 shiny Litleos now, and they're all female. Kind of right. Some of which are alphas. Still not got the... Ooh. Well, this is unexpected, but I would rather have Relegator up first rather than Victory Bell, but... What level is Zygarde at right now? 33. Okay, definitely want Relegator. He has Ice Fang and Breaking Swipe now, so he can just smash this. Yeah, Relegator makes short work of that. Yeah, I've always gone for the water starters when I've started a new game. What do you give me? A black pebble. Is it going to have a Mega Stone inside of it? Who are you? Lysander? It's just more like Az at the moment. So the white hair and stuff does look a bit like Lysander, but... So this is like, was it 10 years after the X and Y? So... Is that what Lysander looks like now? Yes, I can. Good reply. Must become a Pokemon trainer worthy of standing at Zygarde's side. And he's gone. 3,000-year-old man. He will face his sins. Okay. Needs to get some new trousers. maybe that's where he's going, to get some new trousers. I mean, as has the issue of he's so tall. So he has to have the stitched together clothes because he can't get normal sized clothes. That guy just looks like he just can't be able to get new trousers. Stocking up on megastones. Okay. Never have tasted her special curry. Anyway. Right, can we be moving on? Next promotion notification? Ah! Canary. Trying to think type-wise. I don't have anything that's a particularly good match-up for electric type right now. So ground type would usually be useful. I would usually have a ground type on my team, but none of the ground type megas have really jumped out at me there. I mean, I could go for Gibble, but I might go for a Gibble at some point. So I've already found where they are, but I could try resetting for that. I want to get Dratini first. Dratini is definitely my first target for a hard shiny hunt. So I've seen people say that they've got it after like 2.5 hours of resetting, but I think that's lucky. So like a 1 in 4,000 whatever chance of getting a shiny. Resetting once every 5 seconds, I think you can probably do it at. You're looking at, actually it's probably more like 6, say 10 resets per minute. At 1 in 4,000 chance, you'll be looking at 400 minutes, which is over 6 hours if I've done, almost 7 hours. 6 hours 40, is that? So that's a long shiny hunt, assuming it takes the full amount of time, that on average. So you could get it earlier than that, you could get it later than that, which is a bit of a problem. Do I want to bring Ampharos back into the party? No, I'm going to leave it for now. I'll get these leveled up a bit more. So now we've got to battle Naveen to get information about Canary. Actually, Victreon might be my way to go. Poison type as well. So Dynamo does use poison type moves. I think it is it electric type or is it electric poison? I can never remember with Dynamo. I know it does use poison type attacks. Oh good, Aridos. Where's Pidgeot? Get you in. Blast that. Sableye, Gardevoir, very tight. Desmond Clean. One shot. And Scraggy, again, very tight. Yeah, Gardevoir is a useful one to keep on the team. I might shiny hunt for a Ralts, just to have a Gardevoir. I don't think I want a Gallade. Because I don't know if I really want the fighting type at the moment. Actually, I'm thinking of Scrafty for the fighting type, if I have a Scrafty. And that is a new Mega, so that is one that I'm very much thinking of having on the team. Canatics. Canary Quiz Whiz Contest. Or a promotion match. Wait, so I don't have to just battle to get a promotion ticket thing for this one? Okay. Canosaur. Was it Canariosaur? Didn't really read it. Oh, I gotta get the challenges ticket first. Right, fine. Right, I'll just quickly go and earn that, I guess then. Gotta wait till night time. Is there anything else? Oh, we got a couple new challenges or missions. I'll go check these out while I'm waiting for nightfall. Leaving Fratigator on the team for now. What do you want? Artist. Oh, colour contacts. What do you want to see this time? Mega Evolution. Oh. Oh. Right. Do I even have a Numble? Probably do. Yeah. Level 23. What level does Numble evolve into Camerupt for this task? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Had to be this way around, didn't it? I mean, I could try and soft reset for a shiny. You could use a Camerupt. That's fire and ground type. Evolves level 33, so 10 levels off. I'd have to catch up with the others. I'm leveling up at the moment. I'm probably not going to do that one for the time being. I might just get a shiny Numble at some point. I could actually... I think that's in the same area... no, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Am I? I can't remember. Swap back to box 1 so I don't mess up my boxes. Which one? It isn't the same one as Gibble, so I could shiny hunt Gibble and Numble at the same time and see which one I get. But I'm not going to be doing that just yet, so I'm just going to leave that mission for the time being and go and do another one. When am I going to this one? Around here. Some of these wild areas I've not actually been back to in quite a while. Are you going to ask for a Mega Gyarados? Okay. I suppose I have heard there's an unusually large Magikarp in Wild Zone 2. So that's probably going to be an Alpha Magikarp. So basically I'm just going to need to get an Alpha Magikarp for that. Which probably isn't going to be too hard. Not an Alpha. You're not an alpha. You two aren't alphas. That's not an alpha. You're not an alpha. You're on the ground. You might be an alpha. Ow. Binnacle's attacking me when I don't want to do. That's an alpha. I figured there'd be one around here somewhere. Oh, that was hard to catch. Where was that guy again? Can I go across? I can't go across there. Yeah, can't cross a little bit of water. I have to go all the way around. Or I can fast travel. Fast travel to the cafe. Right. And then just go this way. Is by this entrance. Was he not? No. Wrong place. Where's that guy again? Over here. It's by the pond. If I show him this alpha. So I caught that in a regular Pokeball. I have the fully upgraded, or the highest tier Canary plush for catching, because shiny hunting, I figured I'd need it. A jump off. Would have been fun if I'd got a shiny one for it as well. I don't know if ones that are set up as part of missions are fixed to be shiny or not shiny though. Oh, almost night time, so I have one more mission to do for now. In this area that I have not been doing much in at the moment. I want to go this way. And this way? Question mark? Statics. Where are you? Little boy. Girl. I honestly can't tell. Whichever. Child. Barriers. I saw a guy complaining in one of the reviews that he didn't learn about moves like Protect early enough in the game. I'm not really that far through the game, as far as I'm aware. And I've now got this. This seems like a reasonable place to get this guidance. I think I just do this. See if I can get this done before the time changes to night time. I can go ahead and do the battle thing. Oh look, psychic type when I've got a dark type move. Yeah, that barrier worked. Oh look, a flying type. I've got an ice type move. Didn't get it in one hit. Okay, that's just annoying that it survived on like 1 HP. Oh, that was it. Well, 3 of my Pokemon leveled up. Right, okay. That was Reflect you were teaching me about, not Protect. I have no idea. Honestly, spreading these about is fine. I think I already have Protect anyhow, so... I might have actually done one of these to get Protect. I can't remember how I got Protect. I just know I already have it. Excuse me, burp a bit. Right. Yeah, so I have a little bit of time to wait until nightfall. I could go wandering to find try one of my shinies. While I wait for the nightfall, I could try and find a bench to grab. I just walked straight in between them. Wasn't even thinking about it, I just done it. Okay, got some scaffolding. It's not going to be long. While I wait for nightfall, I think I'm just going to reset for Dratini a couple of times. This will only take a couple of minutes. Or do I want Numble instead? Quickly. Probably would be a better option for a fire type and ground type as an option. Just getting one of them probably isn't a bad idea at this point. So this is a very simple loop to do. I did have another spot where I was doing this. No, I've got time. I might as well show the other spot where I was trying this. Where I was trying to get Genie. Like, why not? Might actually be a good spot for getting Scraggy as well. And as usual, I'm hitting the wrong buttons because I'm thinking I'm of the controls from a different game. Up the scaffolding. There isn't a Holovator thing, but it's not actually working right now, so you have to go this way round, which is a little bit annoying, but I've done it so many times. So you can roll off those to get a bit of extra distance. So you don't actually need the Rotom Glide to get across the shorter gaps like that. Up here you can find a couple of Bell Sprout. No. And I fell. Oh, that was clever. Didn't go all the way down though, so it's fine. So there's a Scraggy over there, which I might be able to reset the spawn of. So Scraggy is a bit of a rare spawn, I believe, so knowing where he is probably useful. But I just want to go past him. But when I first found a Dratini, it was over here on that rooftop there. But in order to reset it, you have to go back and forth over this bridge. So it despawns, spawns back in. Now, oh, it's Dragonite now. But I kept falling off the roof because this is a bit of a narrow bridge when you're just doing it blind. So if you're sort of not looking properly, you can quite easily just catch the edge and go down the side. So I was like catching the edge here, and I was just going off the side, which was rather annoying. But you can also see some Staryu down there, so chance I'll get a Staryu, but I've seen that Mega. Don't really want to get that. So I'm guessing... Oh, did the Scraggy fall off the roof? It's funny if the Scraggy fell off the roof. Oh no, he's there. So I'm wondering, there might be a spot where I can despawn him. If I run far enough. Not doing it now. Right, onto the battles. So that was not. Where are we? What part of the city are we in this time? Oh, not far. Back to the battle zone. Oh, good, a manic trick. Good God, what? Yeah, that's one challenge done. Oh, an Absol as well. Perfect. Doesn't gleam. Oh, you detected it. That's not going to affect it. Swift. Doesn't gleam again. Even protected against it. So doing the challenges is... Oh, you got me some medals. So I go for the cards and then see how quickly I can complete them. Get the ones on the ground as well. Flying type. Oh, I'll try it. Flying type move, there we go. Next Pokemon. Stunfisk. I do not want you. I really don't want you on the fight. Ouch! Okay, this guy's a bit nasty. Oh, that's... oh no, okay. Probably a bad idea, but... okay. I should probably just put Froligator from the start. Now, I believe I can heal. Did not get to... not many out with the flying type moves there. Okay, that was a bit of a... nasty one. I'm just gonna quickly head back. Didn't even check to see if he had anything for me. Bonsoir. I like the multi-ethnic Nurse Joys in this. Well, they're probably not Nurse Joys now, they're just nurses, but... or Pokemon Center Lady. It's probably more accurate to say now. Head back in through this entrance. What have you got? You've got a Dynamite. Probably a bad idea. Oh, come on! You were supposed to be attacking! Oh, he got paralysed, but he knocked another one out with a flying type move. Oh, come on! Go. Well, I got another knockout with a flying type move, so I can do that on another fight. Every one of these I've done in a single night. This one looks like it's finally an increase in difficulty, so it will probably take a couple of nights to earn enough points. Got it. Right, headbutt. I wanted to knock it out with the flying type move. I did not think headbutt would be that powerful. Oh good, another electric type. Are these all going to have electric type Pokemon? That didn't go wrong. That one down. I need to heal again. I need to use flying type move. They're giving hard challenges because they're all using electric type Pokemon. It's telling me to do challenges with flying type. Oh, dark type. There we go. Oh, that's what I can do with Froligator. Grab these in that item. I'm going to head up to a rooftop with Froligator out. So flying type moves would be handy, but I think I just want to... what's this task? Okay, that might be a bit... I'm going to come back for that. Oh, come on, another one that flying is weak against. Lock onto the Pokemon. Okay, you're just being a pain. But now. I'm not here. You can't see me. Just ignore the giant bird right there. Go away. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. She's just there for me, isn't she? Can I lock onto the... Got it. Oh, it worked! Oh, come on. Oh, that was a bad move. Worked! Still worked. Taking it. And that cleared out one of the flying type move tasks. Return. Okay, that's... Okay, I'm just going to stick with Froligator for now. Was that one shot? Yeah. Oh, right shoot, lovely. There we go. Not the smoothest way I've done it. I have to knock out 2 with dark type moves. Great. Ooh. Dangerous. Oh, you can have one of these bonus cards. Knock out your opponent for the first blow. Okay, I can do this with Froligator. There's a ghost type, another dark type move. Turn around. Got it. Hoping you have more ghost types. Good. There we go. That should be a couple of challenges done. Right. I've not explored this rooftop at all. Sneak up and start that before my opponent spots me. Oh, another stun fist. Stun fist. Got him. Oh, this is just overkill. Shit. That was easy. Oh, gotta do it 3 times. I'm actually gonna go heal. Quit? Nope. Wrong button. Gotta go heal quickly. And actually remember to heal, don't just go to the Pokemon Center, just walk away. Right. Still trying to level up these 2 extras in the party. They're 1 level away, they are almost there. I went through that one last time, so I'm going to go through this one this time. Another challenge card right by the entrance. Another person with a Dynamo. Of course there is. Probably a bad idea to use Pidgeot again, but... guess that worked. Knock out with the dark type. Trying to juggle the Pokemon to get the right move types in to do the challenges, so... wait, I've already done the dark type one. Balls. Okay, I need to land one more flying type hit. There's another trainer. Over there, Ampharos. Can I knock an Ampharos out in one hit? Possibly not. Especially not with any of my Pokemon I've got with me at the moment. God, have I got the best chance? Nah, not one hit. There's a one I can use a flying type on. That was a lucky guess there. Okay, that's a flying type challenge done. Oh, lovely. A Gyarados. I don't have my Ampharos with me. But I've got you. Oh, I've got out the Ampharos again. To be slapped by a plant. Slapped the sheep with a plant. Right, that's another couple of challenges done. I am very close to leveling up here. Pidgeot seems like a stupid idea with a Snorunt in front of me. I've got Heat Wave. Oh, come on! As I was doing the attack, you pain in the arse. And you're protected. Okay, you're a bloomin' pain. I could Mega Roll at this point, but... Snova. Great. Lock on. Gardevoir's quite powerful. So let's try it again. Those two are just powerhouses at the moment. The others need to catch up a little bit. What else is around here? What's this task? Fire-type moves. Of course it is. Oh wait, I can do the instant knockout with... Oh, come on! Has I done the attack again? You pain in the bloody arse! What? I'm gonna run away. Oh, and the person just despawns completely, of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Because that makes sense. That makes so much sense. There's no one else that way. Okay. You I can probably knock out in one hit. Reachable enough to do it. Oh, you're a smart one, aren't you? You just got stuck on a lamppost. Didn't even knock it out in one hit. Oh, I need to level up more. Oh, that was a bad switch. Ah, not too bad, just fine. Frogger is so powerful. Okay. I still need to knock out fire-type moves. Oh, care for a cup. Yes, I would like to heal. Oh, the Nummels reappeared. Fantastic. Let's not get spotted this time. You cannot see me, I'm behind a plant pot. That's right. I'm not here. Turn around. Don't walk towards me. Screw it. You asked for it. That was your fault. She got too close. There we go. Just brute force with woman for alligator. Not enough. That's enough. Hit the target. In one night, so that's not good. Just need to still need to do the fire type thing. Actually, I can swap. All that. Swap Pidgeot out for Ampharos. Do I have time to get one more fight in? No. I was hoping to get one more fight. I've done it before, it does pause the timer, I think. But I got enough for the challenge, so that's something. I wasn't actually looking at what the two I was levelling up we're at now. Have they hit level 36? They have. That can allow me to swap them out quite nicely. Yes! I can evolve these. Okay. I haven't actually done the online battles to get the Greninjite yet. I'll probably do that this week sometime. I really want to have more of a team assembled, hence I've been shiny hunting for it. But I'm just doing these for the Pokédex entries for now. So I could get the Charizardite to use Charizard, but me and shinies, I always like to have a shiny team. If I can, and this game does allow it, because I've got... Where did I go that way? I've got quite a few shinies. Now I can get all of those on the team. And what do I put in the last slot now? I should probably move these around and get these. Oop, no. Up to there. These are all other gifts I got, or trades. Those two were from various missions. The Absol was the Rogue. What are my other options? So I could put Meditite in for now. Do I want to put Meditite in for now? Or do I just want to get something evolving for the Pokédex? I could put one of the fossils in, I guess. So they are going to take a while to level up, though, is the only problem. No, I'm just going to put Meditite in, just start that leveling up in case I end up using it. Why not? It might end up replacing Gardevoir as a Psychic type. Don't know what I'm doing with that yet. So I've got 4 Mega Evolution capable Pokemon. Want to do that. He's just moving around in here. So those are the teams so far. Nope. Yeah. Oh, I just realised I've got heal blocks. So I'm just gaining levels just from playing through, so next is I do need to do no electric. So if I had a Numel at this point, that would be very handy. So How easy is it to shiny hunt here? I'm probably going to be finishing in the next while, so I just want to see how this works. So you can just despawn and respawn. Actually, you don't need to go that far. Right, the middle ones. I want the pits to despawn, don't I? So the pits are where Gibble can be. If I get a Gibble, that'll work as well. But this looks like it's pretty much despawning everything and respawning it. So oddly, the Numel despawn before the pits do. So the pits can contain Drillbur or Gibble. So after a bit of doing this, a shiny should appear, but it might take a while. Oh, got 2 Alpha Machops at the same time. What are the odds of that? That's an Alpha in there as well. That's 3 Alphas have all popped up at the same time. So let's move out of range of those. I think your second tree is the one to go for. Back to the entrance. And back. So everything in there, or most... No, second tree. Literally just said the second tree. So it looks like most things do respawn in here when you get to the entrance. So we've got these 2 pits here, which are Drillbur and Gibble. Not shiny. Not sure about the Drillbur. Can't remember if its nose changes colour or not. I think it does. That is an Alpha Drillbur again. That's curious. Getting an Alpha twice could mean it's locked into place, which is either a fix, unless I'm not going far enough to despawn it. I might just not be going far enough to despawn it. Yeah, I don't think I've despawned those. I think the pits have a larger area to despawn. I need to go further up here. 3rd tree. This is just me experimenting. This is what I've been doing a lot of the time. Yeah, it's despawned now. Yeah, I just hadn't gone out of range of it. So 3rd tree's needed for that despawn. Drillbur, Drillbur. Chop. Was a Numel there a second ago. So there's some sort of odd things going on with the spawns at times here. Because some Pokemon, so the Numel by the entrance is already despawned, but the Alpha is still there. Maybe Alphas have a larger spawn area. That would explain the Drillbur in the hole. So I don't think a lot of this has really been sort of discovered or proven properly yet. So knowing exactly how some of these things work isn't really an option right now. Hence I'm just playing around with things, and this is what I've been spending a lot of time doing. Just sort of running around trying to work out how all the spawns work. So I could try and do this next fight without getting a ground type. So Numel would be handy because it's ground and fire type, so it does cover the... Another Alpha there. Pretty sure that isn't shiny. I think it's got a blue nose when it's shiny for some reason. I just got that in my head. But I think I need to get closer to the ones in the middle to know if they're shiny or not. So one of them in the pits might be a shiny, and I just don't know yet. But so rather than the sort of one spawn at a time that I had with my Dratini attempt, this is getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 or 7, I'm not sure what. So it's hard to tell what is actually counting as being generated by the game already, if it doesn't spawn in physically. Because sometimes it does seem to count stuff that you don't actually see spawning in. Because Pokemon don't seem to actually spawn in physically unless you look directly at them within a certain range. But I've had shinies spawn where I've not seen them. So it's... and they're not in particularly close range to me. So this is something I found while doing the Mod Zone 3 resetting. I was getting Pokemon in the courtyard behind the area, spawning shiny, and I could have sworn they'd be far enough out of range that they wouldn't register for the sort of nearby spawn. And because I wasn't actually looking straight at them, they weren't sort of generating the model for them at that point, surely. Unless they were, and it was just doing something strange. Maybe it goes through building? I don't know. Well, I don't know. But there's still stuff we don't know about shiny hunting in this game. Yeah, so from what I'm doing now, you can get an idea of what I've been doing for the past few days. I've been trying to work out how all this stuff works. So... guessing if I run through here, nothing's going to sparkle. Just a load of stuff coming after me. Oh, yeah, everything's attacking me. Jilbers in holes. More Jilbers in holes. I wouldn't mind a shiny Jilber actually either. That's another option as for a ground type. And that is a new Mega Evolution, so that would actually be a logical one for my team, to be honest. Hadn't thought of that. So I'm probably going to be shiny hunting in this area before next stream. So Numble would cover my fire type as well as my ground type, which will be useful for a playthrough, but sort of long term, Jilber would be a bad idea. Is there anything else I can be going for right now, is the question. So when I first started playing this, I was just knocking out everything in sight, which is how I ended up over-leveled completely. But, now I'm getting a bit closer with the levels, as I haven't been doing this in a while, because I've just been resetting rather than knocking them out. So once I started shiny hunting, I stopped knocking them out and I just started respawning them instead. So not so much experience gain, but I am enjoying this game. I don't think I'm enjoying it as much as I enjoyed Legends Arceus, because there isn't that same sense of exploration and discovery. The shiny sound is great, still love the shiny sound being in it. Even though it can be a bit tedious at times where the shiny spawns. So you might not even be able to get to a shiny when it first spawns, which they have got the new shiny preserving system in place to help with that. So it's not too bad, but it is a bit annoying when... I have actually missed shinies already, by the way, as well. I'm pretty sure like a Fletchling had spawned in the courtyard, and by the time I got there, it'd flown off. I could actually go and show the courtyard I'm talking about. yeah, I've got a lot of shinies from doing the Wild Zone 3 reset. So I'm guessing most people know about that one. That's a lot quicker to do than this. I'll just quickly pop over there. So it's Alpha Skido right there. Right, okay, of course there is. So the Pikachu unfortunately aren't in range, neither the Esper. So I do sort of check them as I come through. But you can get Pancham, Litleo, Flabébé, where they're flown off to, and Skiddo. Not Pancham there. Plus an Alpha Litleo and Fletchling up top here. But this is so easy. I've like been going to dinner and just leaving it running, going back and forth here, and it just resets the spawns so quickly, and you can get any of these shiny quite easily. So I've got wrong button. So as I've already shown, a lot of shinies already. So in addition to the 4 in my party, I've got all of these. I was kind of hoping to get a shiny on stream. That would have been a good one to get. It's the Alpha I caught earlier. But what can also spawn in, because you're going up to the top of the building, that is actually in range of the top of this building, which is a bit odd because it's further away than the Pikachu and those that are on the other side. So you'd have thought the Pikachu would spawn in. Or maybe it is. It's hard to tell. But it's kind of annoying that the Pikachu can spawn in, but these can't. Oh no, these can spawn in shiny, but the Pikachu can't when they're in the same wild area. And these are all the way over here. Oh, it's just some flowers. I just see the red dots, and I was wondering what they were. Wasn't really cool. But yeah, you can get Fletchling in here, and they fly off as soon as you get near. And I was trying to work out where the shiny was. I'd heard the shiny sound, and I think before I realised they'd flown off, and then I saved, and I lost the spawn of a shiny there. But you can also, theoretically, you could get a Swirlix or a Spritzee from it, but I'm not entirely sure if they're close enough. So you've got to get, I think it's only like the roof below me here that's I've seen them on, which is probably the nearest to the Fletchling. But so I've got Badoo shiny, I've got the Scatterbug shiny. Haven't got a Vivian shiny. But I've got Scatterbugs I can evolve. So I haven't got a Vivian. I actually got 2 Badoo at the same time. The first time I discovered that the Badoo could spawn in shiny, both the Badoo that had spawned up here were shiny, which was absolutely crazy for me. So there could be shinies just sitting on rooftops that I have no idea are shiny. But yeah. So I'm probably not going to be doing the Canary stuff right now. So probably not time for it, so I'll probably be doing that off stream. I could try it, but probably Victorville would be my best bet against it, and that's not a great type matchup. Or it's not a great level at the moment. I need to level up my Victorville a bit more. Needs to gain a few more levels. So the others are around level 40, it's only just coming up to 35. So it's a little bit lower level. But I do need to get the Anthracite when I get a chance. And I'm probably going to need a ground type to help me with that. So one of those 3 from that area is probably going to be useful. So that's probably going to be one worth shiny hunting for over the next couple of days. So I should be streaming again on Wednesday. I was a bit late starting today, so it's going to be a bit of a shorter stream than usual. But yeah, I'm fairly good chance I'm going to spend at least some time just running back and forth from this spot. What else can I do quickly? I can do with catching some more Eevee. So the spot I I personally like going to for Eevee is over here. I've actually only got one once, but I know where it is now as a result of doing this. If you go through here, if it's not here now, it's going to be a bit embarrassing. Where is it? Is it here? Is it in a bush? There's usually an Eevee here. Maybe the Spinarak spawned in instead. Okay, that's annoying. I was expecting there to be an Eevee here by this bridge. So I found it like here before now. That's annoying. Well, I guess I'm still figuring out where the Pokemon spawn. Oh. Yeah, there are definitely areas of the map I've not been to properly yet. So there are some areas of this map you can tell this is going to be a wild zone. Like there's a like power plant over here, and it's like, okay, that's going to be a wild zone. There's this park over here, that's going to be a wild zone, and things like that. And it's like this area over here, that is probably going to be a wild zone. Where I've been getting the treat, I actually don't know if it will or not. That might be an odd one. It looks like it should be, but it might be a bit too staggered in level. Yeah, so this is all almost certainly going to be a wild area. That plaza is the only one that isn't at the moment. Quasartico's there, so there won't be one there. But yeah, so I am enjoying this game. So it's not got the exploration sort of discovery side of things that Legends Arceus had, which is a bit of a shame. I did like that in Legends Arceus, but not really too bad. So the battling is pretty good. I do enjoy the battling. I don't think the battling should be in all of the Pokemon games. I don't think it should be the standard form of battling, but for people who don't like the turn-based, as an alternative, I think it's fine. I just realised there's probably a wild area ready to come up here. I don't think I've been around this top corner of the map. Nope, that's the wrong way. As there's an item sitting there, I obviously haven't been this way. But yeah, so as a side series game mechanic, I think it's great. I don't think it should replace the main battle mechanics, because that's what sort of made Pokemon what it is. So, as far as Legends go, I think it's fine to leave it there and just have it as the battle system for the Legends games. But I think they do need to go back to a more open area. I can do one of these scaffoldings if I can make it across. So some of these require the Proton Glide, I was about to say, but that was just me running off a ledge. So, as you saw, I just dropped off there, but if I roll, I can get across. So I should be able to complete this set of scaffolding. Unless I need Rotom Glide for this that's going to be the last bit that I need to Rotom Glide for. Nope, no time. Next battle zone. Which area of the map is that? Oh, it's right next to me. Oh, that's great. So even if I rolled off the edge here... Can't reach it. Was close though. It's actually closer than I thought it would be. But... yeah, I need to just spend more time just playing the game, really. But did I do some? Was that where the victory? That was probably where the victory was. But oh, I've got a sugar berry. First of those. Some scaffolding to do here. Yeah, so I should be live again on Wednesday to continue my playthrough of this. Probably been there. In the meantime, I'll probably mostly be just doing some more shiny hunting. So I'll probably continue the story a little bit, but say Dratini is up on my list of targets to get. I really want a Dratini. I could also do getting a ground type for the next battle, because I have a bit of a weakness against electric types. Where am I going from here? Okay, maybe this wasn't the way to go. I can get to there. Are there any other ladders, or is this one that I just will need the Rotom Glide? This is just one I'm going to need the Rotom Glide for. Or I have to jump off a roof. Jumping off a roof might work. But I'm not going up onto any roofs right now. Not with a battle area right next to it. Well, almost right next to it. Yes. So I don't know how far I'll actually get before Wednesday, so this is just... That's wild. Huh. Just hidden in between there. I think I've been down this one before now. But yeah, shiny hunting is what I'm mostly focusing on at the moment, just to get my teams together. Is this an easy one? This might be an easy one. Very easy one by the looks of it. Yes. I could actually go back and look to see how close I am to getting another item with the Canary. Another of the Canary plush items. Getting all my words in a muddle. I've got another item over there and another scaffolding. Lovely. Oh, it was just a regular Pokeball. I actually bought Premier Balls because I was running out from doing... from catching so many shinies. I wasn't getting them from buying enough Pokeballs, so I just bought some straight up. What's on this roof? Kakuna and Beedrill. And an item. Best ball. Of course, there's no extra bugs. Could get Mega Beedrill at some point. Not that interested in it. Need to get up to that level. Oh, I just realised. I just roll and roll back. Is that the way to do it? No, that is not the way to do it. The proper way is probably to use the Rotom Glide, but... Oh, no. I was trying to see if I can just edge off the ledge and just drop down onto it, but... might be a bit more challenging. No. I think I can get there, I just need to work out a way to do it without using the Rotom Glide function. I think I might need to go up a bit more and then go over to it. No. Okay, maybe we'll just wait until I get the Rotom Glide for that one. So, the Rotom Glide not being available early on in the game is really annoying, because they're just things that you can see and just not get to. So, I don't really know how far through the game I am, sort of relatively speaking. I don't know if I'm a long way through the game, or just very early in the game, or what, but... I done this one? There's nothing here, so I'm guessing I've probably done it. Yeah. I should have done that one. Oh yeah, I remember going inside it. Oh, I probably came out of the wild area. The wild zone. I'm calling it wild area because of Sword and Shield. That had the wild area. I'll come all the way back around here. I think I still need Rotom Glide for that one. Yeah, I remember trying that one without it. I couldn't make the jump. So, this elevator's weird. I can get up to that rooftop, and yet the elevator is broken. So I can't actually get up to it using the elevator. It's kind of stupid. There's another way up, so just fix the elevator. Look, she's got the Flabébé around her. I showed her those, and she didn't keep them, but now she's got some around her. Actually, I assume she didn't keep them. No, they're all still here. Wait, no. Yeah. I gave you these 4, yeah. I showed you these 5, sorry. Yeah, I've got a few Floettes. Had to track down the orange and the blue, they were a pain to find. So, the others I just found while strolling around. I took some searching to get those two. But what else have we got? This is the final area that I haven't unlocked yet. What have we got? I can do this one. Well, I can try and do this one. I don't know if I'll be able to do all of it. Just a bit more scaffolding. So I'm going to drop down to there to get that item. Now I need to drop back down to get back up. I'm probably not going to be able to get across to that side. Oh, but I'll get one from over here. Can I make it over to there? Yes, I can! The roll worked on it. Oh, there's an item down there. I want to jump down there, no. Yeah, no. Oh, actually, yes, there's a ladder. I can get back up. Some things like that you want to leave until the end, so you can... it doesn't matter if you can't get back up. That one I could, so I went for it. But yeah, it's weird. This one I could get to the top of without a problem. But I'm just going to go to be handing the screws in. I'll probably be calling it a day in a sec. Colourful screws, let's trade. So, 11 more to trade in. What do I want? Experience points, could be handy. Prize money, I don't really need right now, I've already leveled it up once. Mega shards, I'm not that fussed by, that'll be the last one I get, to be honest. Less likely to blackout, could be useful. Kind of want 2 more so I can get the red one and the green one. But I haven't had any problem with blacking out, to be honest, so I'm just going to get that one. So I now get more experience. So, bit of a weird way of doing that sort of upgrade, but handy to get a bit of a boost for that sort of thing. And say just by exploring I've found a load of them, so you can theoretically get most of them quite early in the game. Anyway. Yeah, so I might as well be signing off now. So I don't know what I'll be shiny hunting for. I'll probably go over here and try and get a ground type. Start leveling that up to try and take on Canary. I'll try and find if there's lucky eggs in this game. It might just be that there's some person just standing on a random street corner giving you a lucky egg that I haven't found yet. I'll have to search around to see if I can find something like that. But yes. So I'm trying to kind of want to get a ground type. Say Drillball, Gibble or Nummel should work in that regard from over here. So I'll see if I can get one of those. I still want a fire type. I don't know if I'll keep going for the male Litleo. Or I did make a start on the Houndour and Houndoom over here. Didn't get lucky with them. So I was resetting these. That's how I got the Medicham. But you just keep resetting by doing this. Just keep flying back to the restaurant and they respawn. You can potentially get a shiny from it. So I'd done this for ages and got one Medicham. Meditype. And yeah, it takes a while to reset continuously. You've got a fixed Houndoom Alpha there, which is a bit intimidating. But would be nice to have an Alpha shiny on the team. I do have some Alpha shinies, but I don't really want to use them because most of them are female Litleos. But usually I wouldn't be checking every run like this. I just keep doing this for a while until I sort of get bored, and then I'll check to see if there's a shiny here. But I'd say that's another way of shiny hunting. Yeah, I don't think shiny hunting in this game is going to be as interesting as it is in the other games. So even Legends Arceus, there's that sort of surprise chance, and you get the outbreaks to go around to check for boosted shiny rates. I would kind of like it if they did add outbreaks to this game. Even if it's like in the DLC that adds it back into the city, so that each day there's a chance of... Ooh, that's an alpha. Why is so many alphas right now? Like each day there's a chance that one of the wild zones will have an outbreak, or there might be like one outbreak per day in a wild zone. Or it might just happen randomly. It might just be that every so often you'll get a notification there's an outbreak of such and such in wild zone whatever, and then you have to quickly run over there before the timer counts down and you lose it. But even that would be an interesting way of doing it, just sort of waiting around until something spawns up, then making a mad dash to get over to it. That'd be fun. Just some sort of outbreak, boosted to shiny rates during the outbreak, but have a sort of limited opportunity to get them. So the mass outbreaks were added to Legends Arceus after the initial release. So they only had the regular outbreaks when the game first released. So they could potentially add something like that in to this game, but will they? Don't know. I just came up here to check the Bellsprout because I think they can spawn in as well from the reset. And the Pikachu, I'm not sure about. I'm not too sure how the rooftop spawns work, to be honest. So when I was getting the rooftop spawns from Wild Area 3, I was going up to a rooftop level on top of the building, which I think was causing them to spawn in. But if you're on the ground, I'm not sure if they do spawn in. So it's hard to really say what the mechanic is there. So I've seen some people saying that as you're roaming around, a shiny can spawn on a rooftop that is above you and you can't see, but I'm not convinced. The amount of time I spent going in and out over here, and every shiny that showed up was on the ground. So all I had to do was close the door, hold down, press A, and you can just keep going in and out. The reset is slightly slower than some of the other areas, but it does reset all the Pokemon that are outside. I do not know if it hits the ones on the roof. If it does, that would be very useful, but every shiny I got was on the ground when I was doing this. And I got about 7 or 8 shinies doing this. And they're all Spinarex. Actually, there was one Fletchling. The Fletchling was on a lamppost on the other side of the building, weirdly. But say, I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm just holding the down stick and hammering A. So if you have a turbo button on a controller, you can do this quite easily. But so it's a spot that resets all the spawns around here. So you get one Spinarak there, one Spinarak there, There's a spin rack at the top here that does get hit by it as well. And there's 2 or 3 Pidgey down here. There's 2 at the moment. Sometimes there's 3. It seems to be random how many spawn in. I do not know why. But they can spawn in shiny as well. I don't think the Magikarp in the river are in range. The Fletchling I got off one of the lampposts over here. There. I think it was on that exact lamppost where the Fletchling was when I got it shiny. There's another spin rack over there. I don't know if that gets hit by it when you're going in and out of that building there. And then there's the stuff on the roof. So, 2 Fletchling and a Dratini. At no point did either of these Fletchling or the Dratini get shiny when I was going in and out. So I think you do have to go up to the rooftop to get to them, unless you're far enough away to see onto the rooftop, like when you're over here. So this is a route I'm going to be doing a lot of over the next couple of days. Just going round and round, you're going in and out of range, and you're seeing the Dratini, which does seem to work, so... And now there's Dragonair. But so, resetting that, that's probably the best way I've found to do it. But I've not got lucky and got a shiny yet, so it's going to be a bit of a chore, but I do really want to get one. So that is probably going to be one of my top priorities. Although this is a bit of a longer hunt. I think going for the ground type is probably going to be better to start with. So that is probably going to be my first objective. So to fill out the team a bit better. So I don't know what I'm doing if I want to use Meditite. I may also check that Scrafty. Actually, I could go over there quickly. I want to see if this Scrafty can be reset. This might be something that might be interesting for people to see if I record it. It might work, it might not. So, so I'm going to be looking for an area on the rooftops where I can do something similar to what I was doing on the ground there. So like I was doing on the bridge up here before, I really don't know what that elevator's use is when you can just get up the scaffolding. Yep. And jump. I don't know if that roll thing is supposed to be part of the game. So rolling off a ledge to get more distance, I don't know if that's intentional. Because they've got the Rotom Glide feature that you get later on. So that's the Scraggy I want to see if I can reset. So if you look, at times, if you look away for a bit and look back at it, you actually see it spawn back in. That's not resetting though. It does actually know it's the same one, because I've tried it. But if we can get enough distance from it... Oh, crap, fell off the roof. Let's run some Patrat. Well, this might be a good spot for me to reset. I need a shiny Patrat for my living dex. If that's close to a bench, then I might be able to do that. That's something to do at a later date. I'm now stuck inside here, aren't I? Well, that was a bit of a faux pas. Fortunately, the scaffolding's right here. Now to get back up onto the roof. So I want to find a spot where I can clearly see the Scraggy and despawn it and respawn it by going back and forth. If I can do that, then I can shiny hunt for it. And Scraggy does look like a pretty fun one to get as a shiny Mega. So we need the distance is the issue. Can I get distance over this side? So this is the bridge I was using for Dratini. So you can see that. How far away do you need to get? If this roof is long enough. And I was just thinking, I don't want to fall off this roof. I think that Scraggy might be too central to reset it properly. I don't think resetting on that bench is going to trigger it on the roof, is another thing. So I'm going to need to find another spot to reset for Scraggy, I think. So that's the spot that I remember Scraggy being in. I'm pretty sure I found it in other spots. But that's the spot I remember. But say how to get. I want to deal with you. Just on the bottom there, fletchling. Nothing special. Let's see if. What was it? I lost track of where it was now. That roof. There. So it respawns there. Despawns here, which is very close to the edge of the roof. Theoretically, I could run back and forth along this edge. I mean, it's not great, and it's quite a range to get it to despawn and respawn because it's at an angle. I'd rather have a more straight line run. It's up here. There's so many rooftops. I've lost track of what rooftop I've been to and what I haven't. Okay, so this is where I found the white flowers. Got wild area over there, got fletching there. A bench there, but that's not really much. This bench could be used to reset for the Flabebe. And probably the alpha pan, whatever, and the cleffer. That's probably not a bad bench to reset on. I believe this can be done just by going back and forth on here, which I haven't really done this, because you have this cutscene. I don't like having this cutscene every time. I don't know if this goes away later in the game or if you can get rid of it in some way, but it's... Some people are constantly saying about this being like the best shiny method to idle. I think doing a building is better, just going in and out, because you don't have this cutscene. He hasn't spawned back in. That's a bit of a pain. And these are shiny. There's the cleffer. Is the cleffer down there? I have no idea what's spawned in what happened. It's something to play with. So the cleffer was over there. Oh, it's behind it. Chimney stack. You're not shiny, are you? I'm sure you're a better colour than that when you're shiny. But yeah, so the Scraggy was what I was here for. It doesn't look like it will work properly. You have to go so far back and forth to despawn it. Just doesn't look like there's a good spot to do it on. Maybe if I came over there and done it right along that edge, maybe, but rooftop I haven't been to yet. But one will be over there. Okay, so here it despawns, but it doesn't respawn. Trying to get right in the corner. No. That is not a spot where I can reset it. I need to get closer to it. So the range of motion you need to go through to actually get it to despawn and respawn just doesn't work, unfortunately. So that doesn't seem to be like the way to go. Just gonna head around here to see if there's a more inline spot. So I did see this roof earlier. And I fell off. I fall off roofs a lot when I'm doing this, but anyway, I'm gonna leave that for now. So I'll be doing a bit more shiny hunting over the next couple of days. I should be live again on Wednesday. I don't know if I'll still be playing Legends Z-A next week. I haven't decided yet. I'll see how far I get. I'm going to Comic-Con this weekend, so I'm going to be a little bit busy over the weekend. Just got to go up. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to be a bit busy this weekend. So probably I also need to play some more Phasmophobia to do this Halloween event that's on. I need to earn quite a few more points on that to fully upgrade my trophy on that. But yeah, I'm going to be working on my shiny team. The Victory Bell is probably the only sort of long-term addition at the moment. Ampharos I'll probably replace at some point. Pidgeot I'll probably replace at some point. Meditite, I don't know if I'm even going to get to the point where I'm going to be using it at all, so it's just there for now. Gardevoir and Feraligatr are just useful ones to keep in the team. Yeah. So we'll see next week. So I'll be playing again on Wednesday, so I might have a better idea of how far I get then. So my next stop will probably be here. I'm probably just going to be heading over here and going for a ground type. It will probably be a case of whichever ground type shows up shiny first. That's the one I go with. So is that an alpha? That is an alpha number. And an alpha Drilbur. Why does that one keep spawning an alpha? That is odd. That's a gibble. If I did just get a shiny. And another alpha? Are you kidding me? Lots of alphas. If one was shiny, that would be great. Yeah, I'm going to be doing this loop. Tonight at least. Once I've got the VOD uploaded. Well, I do still need to do some stuff on Pokemon Go, because I ended up doing everything a bit quick last night, because a bit last minute gaming with my friends. So I dashed out in the rain to get my Pokemon Go stuff done. I was waiting for it to ease off, but whatever. Yes, so yeah, next stream Wednesday. Should be continuing on with this. See how far I've got with my shiny hunts. I don't know if I'll actually get Canary done tomorrow. Well, before then. I might wait until I've got a ground type that I can reliably use. So a ground type would be very useful. Because no Levitate anymore. So even Pokemon that did have Levitate can't have Levitate now. Actually, has a thought. If I just run in a circle around here, does that just despawn? That might be an idle hunt. If you can get the angle right to just run around. I just bounced. Oh, no, that doesn't work because this guy's in the way. Probably not the worst idea. I think I need to turn the camera at the same time. I can really hold them like this. I honestly don't know if I'd hear the shiny sound from the Pokemon in there while I'm out here. Haven't had that situation yet. But this is actually despawning stuff around the edge. I don't know. I'm on the wrong side. But yeah, I've run into that guy again. Why are you standing right there? But I could just run round in a circle normally, just till I... So it'll probably be doing the same job. So despawning Pokemon on one side while spawning them in and again on the other. So that's an option. So I don't think the ones in the middle will be despawning. Well, maybe they will. Maybe they will. That actually might be a better approach to this. I'm trying to look at the holes to see if they despawn. Oops. So there's 2 holes there at the moment. That hole literally just popped in. Another hole just popped in. I get to the other side and those 2 holes disappear. Fantastic. Okay, I think one of... No, they still stay. Okay, so the holes don't despawn. Which... At least the ones in the middle don't. I think the ones at the edge do. So this is just me experimenting with resets, just to try and find easy ways of doing it. I believe they do sparkle if they're in the ground still. So, it doesn't appear I've got any shinies hit. I've gone out through the wrong entrance. Oh well. So the running in the circle thing does look like it could work. But it's going to be a slow hunt. It might not be too bad. So the ones in the middle could be an issue. Running wider. No, the stuff in the middle just isn't despawning. No. No, it's just those 2 Drillbur just fixed in the middle. But stuff around the edge does appear to be despawning. So I could end up doing this. I might just end up doing this, just running around in a circle. Where are the Numble? Let's send a Numble spawning in. Where are the Numble? That's the wrong one again. So I'm not seeing Numble spawning in as I'm going around, which seems odd. Oh, there's one. As I say it. And a Numble. Okay, the Numble seem to be more over this side, specifically. I wish I'd just go back and forth. I don't know. I'll work it out later. I'll be playing around with this. Let's say I'll be carrying on my probably playthrough at that point still on Wednesday. Don't know what I'm doing next week. I might continue playing this on stream. I might not. So I haven't been playing all of it. I've just been playing wherever I'm at. But yeah. So yeah, I'll be live again on Wednesday. Hopefully a little bit earlier, as I got distracted shiny hunting today. Is that a mouse hole? That's probably some sort of drainage hole. Think about it. I just saw that and thought it was a mouse hole, because it's the iconic sort of arched mouse hole in the bottom of a wall. But anyway. Yeah, so live again on Wednesday, as long as my plans don't change. They might do, it might get shifted to Thursday, don't know yet. So I'm at Comic-Con on Saturday, don't know what I'm doing Sunday yet. Might do some gaming with my friends again, and then back streaming again on Monday. Don't know what I'm streaming. So it could be this. I might switch over to Batman Arkham Asylum. So it's been, I think last week was 1 year since I started streaming. So I started streaming Batman Arkham City, so let's go to Arkham Asylum. As I've never played that game. That's the one game in the series, I think, that I haven't actually played. So, or the one main game in the series that I haven't played, I think. So that is going to be my game to play next, probably. So I might make a start on that next week. Don't know. I'll also be prestiging on Phasmophobia at some point. and I will probably stream that, going back to the basics. So I am slowly getting better at the game. So I'm already up to level 106, I think it is now. So I was playing with my friends over the weekend. I'm actually getting the hang of hunts a bit more now, when the ghost starts hunting, so I can manage myself a bit better. But yeah. So, I will probably be calling it there. Yeah. So, not entirely sure what I'm doing when. I've got a rough idea. Stream-wise, so I will be doing Arkham Asylum soon. Don't know when exactly. Might be next week. Might be a week or two after. So I'll also be prestiging in Phasmophobia. Don't know if that will be one stream or a couple of streams. But that will be sometime soon as well. So I want to get the Halloween event out of the way first before I do that, because I have all my resources still. And it's just easier to do the Halloween event with all the resources. But anyway, I will be trying to get this VOD uploaded tonight. I just realised, do I actually have... Does it show Megas in here? These actually show up shiny. Yeah! Look at that guy. Big blue lips. Yeah, he's a bit of fun. So I got him Mega Evolved for the first time today, and I also got my shiny Pidgeot Mega Evolved for the first time today. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so they're a bit of fun. So I'll be working on... This definitely defaults to showing the shinies first, doesn't it? I've never selected the shinies on these. It's defaulting to showing the shinies. That's fun. In Legends Arceus, I had to go through doing it manually, setting them to show. So I could fill the shiny decks. I doubt I'll go to the effort of doing all that on this. I might do. I don't know yet. So I'll see how I go for the time being. I'm just clearing out all the red dots, which I probably... No, I do have to actually highlight them one at a time. But I'll work on the non-shiny living decks first, so I can get the points up. So how many Pokemon are actually in this game? Does this actually give me a final number, or is it just cut off at the end? Okay, Zygarde is 230, so that's probably towards the end. There might be one or two after that. Possibly some Legends or Mythicals. But... So it's not too bad a number, but it is a little bit restricted. Sort of what Pokemon are in it. I mean, a lot of these are just starters. So we've got 3 sets of starters in this game. So we've got the... Kalos starters, which oddly have been broken up by other Pokemon in there, which is a really weird thing for them to do. The Kanto starters, which I'm guessing are around here. That'll be Bulbasaur, Squirtle in there. And then we've got the local starters, which I have not got the others of those yet. I'm guessing they'll all be available in the game wild at some point. But, say, 3 sets of starters does fill out the Pokedex quite a bit, and is in a total of only 230. That's what, 27? So it cuts the actual number down to about 200. And it's like, okay, it's kind of what the first games had, but in a game like this, where it's supposed to be sort of variety. It's like it's not that amazing lineup, if you ask me. It's a fairly basic lineup, if anything. But it's basically... I did not even realise this had a... Why are you not showing them? This one you have to swap over to the shinies. There we go. I might try and do the shiny Mega Evolution decks. That might be a fun one. I haven't actually evolved him. That's just... This must just be when you unlock the Mega Stone. I'm tempted to get Mega Drampa shiny on a team. I'm tempted to go for a shiny Mega Dragon team. Just for a bit of fun. So Drampa, Dragonite, Feraligatr, Charizard and Sceptile probably. Because Sceptile will be in the... I think it's been confirmed for the DLC. But I still need to get a few more of the evolutions. So I don't know what of these will actually appear in the wild, which I need to evolve myself. But I'll get to that when I get to it, so it'll probably be the end game by the time I actually get that sorted. But sort of plugging through what I can so far. But anyway, yeah. So I'll be calling it there. So yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday. VOD for this will be up later tonight, ideally, if I get it sorted in time. Don't know what I'm going to do for a thumbnail yet. So I was actually looking at the megas in the Pokedex there, just on the off chance I use one of them for the thumbnail. I might do that. My shiny megas. So I still have Ampharos to sort out, Mega Stone Fort. But yeah, so VOD will be up on YouTube later tonight. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please check me out on Twitch and drop me a follow on there to find out when I'm live. Typically Mondays and Wednesdays. It does vary a little bit from time to time, but that's sort of generally how I go. Usually around the same time each day. And if you're watching this on Twitch, please check out my YouTube where you can find all my past VODs. So links will be in both places, usually in the profile. There'll also be a link to my Twitch in the YouTube description. So if you check me out there, that'd be great. So I've been streaming for a year now, so I haven't got that many followers or viewers or anything. So, but this is only supposed to be a sort of. It was only supposed to be a short-term thing, and just no work's come about, so I'm just carrying on with it. There's something to do. So work kind of sucks right now. So even all the Christmas jobs are just terrible, and I just would not be suitable for them. So they're looking for kids to do them mostly, just kids out of high school, not someone who's 35 years old with a master's degree in architecture. But architecture is just a mess. So government is doing amazingly right now with their things, but anyway, yeah, so until next time, thanks for watching, and I will see you around.